Hey you guys, it's Jules. I have a few projects that I want to share with you guys. I did two layouts and two cards and an altered project, and this was probably about two to 3 weeks ago or something like that. I entered to get a position as a design team member for the Craft Warehouse, which is a pretty big store out here. They're located in mainly the bigger cities. And their closest one to me is in Washington, which is just across the river. I'm right on the river of Oregon in Washington. So I saw this last year. I saw an entry from last year, and I didn't feel as confident then to try out for it. But I saw it here about a month ago and decided last minute to join, to try and submit some project photos. So I did, and I got a call a bit back and was invited to be part of the design team for the Craft Warehouse. It's pretty cool. I'm really excited about it. So I just want to share the projects that that I made for it. So I'm gonna take the camera off of the stand because I want to show you more detail, and I hope I don't move too much, so please bear with me. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to show you are the cards that I made, and I did share something that looks like this one in a video a little bit back, but it's actually a different one. I actually did not want to use that one, so I decided to make it again. So this is like a wedding anniversary card. Let me get a little bit closer here for you. So it's a wedding anniversary card, and I used DCWV's paper La Creme stack, and it's got this cool to the black design right here. This is like velvet. It's really pretty. I used some Martha Stewart punches for the paper and the bird up here. Used some Prima bling throughout, and this is an American Crafts floral ribbon that they had, and it's like those bloomer kind of flowers, and it's pretty dimensional. It's really nice. 3 Prima rosettes, some Prima leaves, making memories, wedding rings, and my Dymo label maker. And the punches, I guess this is I want to say it's a Martha Stewart punch too, but anyways, you know how they have white doves, some weddings, some people have like white doves. That's kind of what I thought of when I saw it and decided to incorporate in this card. So that's one. The other one is a little bit more, or a lot more masculine, and it's a thank you card. I used craft paper and graphic 45 paper for this part here, and the black with the polka dotted, looks like screw heads actually, design. I had some like antique bronze kind of chain, and I just glued that down with glossy accents. Just put dabs down like a little line, squiggly line, and just laid it on top of there. I think that's a Making Memories self-adhesive metal word or whatever, I don't know what they call it. Tim Holtz washers. So it just kind of gave that masculine touch, I guess. I kind of wanted to show my versatility, that I can do something pretty fancy like in this card, and then I can do something masculine, which was this card. I'll show the altar project after. Now on the layouts here, I used Bo Bunny's Gabrielle line, which is an amazing paper collection. Let me see if I can get a little closer in for you to show you like detail and stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom in and then macro for you. I hope I don't move too much, you guys. I'm really sorry. I want to just show the details. So what I did is they have like dollar bins. It's like a 10 for 10, so you grab any 10 items from the entire rack. It's like a huge cubicle, and they have stamps, rubber like wood mount and clear and bling and little stamp pads. They have a bunch of stuff. So I found this one little stamp that's a wood mount stamp, has that design on there, and I decided to get it. So I used it because I liked the design a lot, the scroll, and it just had that vintage look to it. So I painted it using Making Memories acrylic paint, and so I used some chocolate brown for around the edges, and then I used the turquoise on the inside edge here, and then used that same turquoise paint to do all of the little designs here all the way around the sides. And I did a lot of the distressing. I tacked on a little piece of the design paper bag there, and then did the little curling thing back here. Just look at this paper though, it's really pretty. It has like a lot of that cantaloupe salmon color, see that? and which is like around the butterfly. And let me show you how I made this butterfly. This is from the paper collection itself. I just cut it out, and I used my 3/4 inch punch and punched out some of the paper. I guess it was part of this inside one, and just got the white eyelets and punched them through. And then after I attached the eyelet to the punched circle, then I glued that down onto the butterfly, and it'll just simulate what I wanted it to do, is simulate the design that butterflies have on their wings. So this is the full shot here. And so I did fussy cutting for the antennas and put pearls on the body there. So there is a lot of the distressing and that wallpaper peel technique throughout. I bought this Prima Bling from the store there, from Craft Warehouse. Has that turquoisey and teal colors, and I had it in a box, and I was just searching for something to use, and when I saw it, I'm like, oh, I have to use it for this layout because it just went well. So here's all the distressed edges here. This butterfly is from Kaiser Craft. I have this in my store, and I kept a pack for myself, and I used it on the layout that I shared, the very first layout that I shared on my channel, on my YouTube channel. That's from the same pack. So I used some of Making Memories, I think it's Mango, and I have this like one-step crackle paint or application, and it didn't crackle as well as I wanted to, but there's still some, you can still see a little bit of the crackle there. Not too bad. I liked it anyways. Tim Holtz, the florals, the flourishes. So I just covered it with paper. So I have it sticking out from this corner and this bottom corner here. And I used the same paint to paint the roses. I didn't have roses that were the exact color, and I wanted to match it as close as possible. So I painted these two flowers. This is a Prima lace flower. And these are Wild Orchid Crafts flower, and I just painted the edges of the leaves with that same mango color. And this is the chocolate, this is the flower that I painted, that chocolate color that I used for the layout itself, for the edges. So that's all painted. And a butterfly here, kind of sitting on the flower. White Prima leaves. My stash, I used lace fabric right behind the photo mat. Oops, here I am. So there's the picture, and then there's the blue photo mat, and then my lace behind it, the fabric sheets right here. And then I used my trim that I had, and some vintage lace that I found at an antique sale or an estate sale. So it's back there. It's just a little banner behind the sentiment, the sister sentiment. And this is the sticker collection from the Gabrielle line. Really easy to use, a nice size for layouts and stuff and titles. Really, perfect sizes. Prima tulle flower, that came in the same packet with the white one that's over there in the other corner. Prima rosette with some paint on it, and one of the ivory Wild Orchid Crafts flowers, and some bling here, same from that same package. So it's got the little crystals and the pearls, a little bit more of the teared edges, and some of the ribbon, leafy ribbon that I think I know that Craft Warehouse has some of this ribbon. I don't know if they have it in the white though. Oops, sorry, I'm off. So that's that particular layout. Let me back up a little bit. And that is me and my sister. It's Lisa. Some of you guys that have followed my channel for a while know who she is. Then I have my baby. This is Anna. She's my 16-year-old. Almost 17, guys. Oh my gosh. So I had some pictures. I took some pictures of her when she was in the craft room, and I snapped these two really, really cute pictures of her. Excuse me. I actually cut her out of the photo itself and backed her on some of this paper. Now this is this paper line is from Glitz Design. There's too much glare there. And the name of the paper collection is Vintage Distressed. And so I used like 3 different kinds. So I used the cream with the words on it. Let me see if I can get another macro shot here. It's easier. So here is this one. So it has like these like book paper. And so I just I cut her completely out and had that backing for her. And this whole paper is covered with chipboard on the back side. So it has it's a dimensional kind of a thing. And then I had cut out these 2 other mats in the red paper and then backed them on there, backed these on that. These flowers are from one of the papers too. I just cut them out, and I cut about 3 of them out. Yeah, this black paper right here is the opposite of this this white one, and this is from the sticker pack. So what I did is I just stuck it on the black paper on that same from that same collection, and then I just tore all the way around it, so you can see the tearing there. And I had this netting kind of ribbon that I used on the back side here. I also used it down here, and so it's all the way along the bottom with large rickrack. It's kind of wide. It's about 1.5 inches wide, and the rickrack is about 1 inch wide. So it's the white, and I wanted to use the white because I wanted to add spots of white because there was white in the sticker here. Prima velvety leaves and 2 metal flowers that I glued one on top of the other. They didn't come like that, and I thought it was a really cool touch. I had this chain too that I decided to just because of what she was wearing, her style and everything, the chain went really well. So I just glued that up along the sides, about 1.5 inches to 2 inches from the bottom. Actually, yeah, it's about 2 inches from the bottom. So I took it all the way up to about 3/4 of the way up, and then on this side I went about 2.5 inches or so from the top, and then took it all the way down to there. So just curled up some of the little corners of some of the papers, did the ripping thing. I did use some Distress ink on the edges, and I didn't do it for the other one, but I did on this one. And then in the corner I'm using some Prima tulle and netted flowers, Wild Orchid Crafts flowers here, and I just used some black soot to edge the leaves here, or the petals, and used glimmer mist for all 3 of them. I did that. This I used the fired brick, the red Distress ink, and stained just little bits of the flower, so it just popped a little bit better. And this is a metal sparrow, metal charm, and then a button back there. Prima leaves, paper leaves, and you may see some brush strokes on the red, but I painted the entire canvas. This is an 1114 canvas red, and I love the brush strokes where it just looks imperfect. It's not even and stuff. I love that. So that is my Anna's layout. I so hope I'm not being too shaky, guys. And then the altered project. Let me show you that real quick. So we had to create whatever, you know, we had to use pretty much almost everything that we found at the craft warehouse. And you guys know that we have these at Michael's, but the craft warehouse carries it too. So let me see if I can, so I don't shake too much. I'm going to put this back on the stand, okay? Bear with me here. Alright, I'm going to cover your eyes. Alrighty. Okay. So what I did is I used the I used Bo Bunny's Mamarazzi paper for this particular project, which was fun, actually. Used some jute twine. I took the little elastic tie out of there and just used some jute to tie it. I thought it looked better to me. I liked it. I had this charm sitting in my stash, and I decided to use it because it's more of a traveling kind of a theme. So that's what I did. So anyways, I covered it, just the edges, so you can see some of the crackle still around the edges. Let me get closer here. So I did the crackling effect all the way along wherever there's well, actually I did the whole thing, and then I covered it with paper using vintage photo distress ink to distress the edges and the edges here. Try to keep nice design on the paper. Did some like smudging, so I liked that. This actually was a 6-page mini album, but then I changed it to a 4-page because the 6 pages didn't fit in the box. So I still have it sitting there. I'm gonna have to make another mini album. So this here is the binding is with the same jute rope. This is a Tim Holtz swivel clasp and a compass charm. I thought that was adorable. I just had that in my stash, but I had to use it for it. So I did a lot of stuff on dimensionals with chipboard and stuff, and my Dymo label maker. And I used some stuff from the sticker collection from Mamarazzi. So it's really cool. Cut that out of the paper and I use it on the very front. So it has more of a kind of a masculine look to it, but the colors and some of the design on the papers is just amazing. So this is actually, I use a lot of these on almost every page, which is just little sentiments with my Dymo. Some ribbon and brads, and this is a 3-fold or tri-fold ticket. And decided to use that there. I'm gonna hold on to that. So I used some of the like slide die cuts and made little frames out of those. Plastic button that looks like a flower. I stuck an eyelet in the middle there just for looks, I guess. Distressed the paper on top of here, so there's like a lot of scratch marks on it. And yeah, I thought it was cute. But the paper, you guys, look at this paper. It's beautiful. I try to simulate something that looked like a luggage tag or whatever, and I probably should use a different rope. I use muslin here, but I should use something else, like some leather rope that I had, but it's okay. We're Journey there, a couple tickets back here for just journaling or whatever. You can actually put some keepsakes too if you had like your whatever ticket or a little brochure thingy, maybe something small. You can use that. From the sticker collection, another plastic flower, like a button. I guess it's a button. The book plate from Tim Holtz, their book plate, or his book plate die. Covered that with paper. This is actually a functional frame. Another slide cut that came out of there. So you can write like a date or something on there. This is a sticker. That ticket here, this tag is the sticker from the pack. It's a functional little frame. And I always use dimensionals for my when I do something dimensional. I do like to use chipboard. So yep, just did that. So just cut strips and put it along the edges and then glued it down. This is from the paper, and actually I think it came from this paper. So see how there's like the design of the strip? I just cut it out and use it as a corner for a pocket. Added some buttons there, some bling, a couple of more little tags. And then the back side, because this was supposed to be just the 4th page and I was supposed to go on some more. But this turned out to be the back side. So a little journaling spot and a Tim Holtz vintage trinket, little pin. A ticket for a mat and the word travel there, and that's it. So it's just a little 4-pager, and it was I made these because I needed to learn how to do layouts on canvas, and I wanted to see how I would do with it, and it came out really nice. I liked my layouts, and then I have something pretty to have in my home. So I'm probably gonna hang these up. I don't know if I'll put them on a shadow box or not, but yeah, we'll see what I do with it. So yeah, these are my projects, and I just wanted to share the news with you guys, and share about being part of this team and my projects, and I really am happy and excited, and I can't wait. So Craft Warehouse, thank you so much for inviting me to be part of your team, and I'm really excited, and gosh, I just can't wait. So thanks you guys for watching, being so supportive, and I can't wait to get to know and learn all about my partners for the team. So thank you so much for giving me this moment to adventure out and learn more. So I'll bring some projects to you guys in the future from the Craft Warehouse. Thanks a lot. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Jules signing out. Bye, you guys.